Alright, thank you guys for tuning in to another video with CJuliusWorkout. Today guys, I'm going to talk about my current workout split and my current goals. So about, I want to say late January, I had a photo shoot with my wife, and it was a great photo shoot with the great photographer, and I actually have his link to his Instagram down below in the description. But I took some great photos there. I cut down to about, I think, 164. And so now my current goals, I'm working on I wanted to increase my bench press, which I've actually hit that goal. So I wanted to get to 315. For my deadlift, I wanted to get to 500 pounds. For my squat, I wanted to get to 405, which I've gotten to that. Also wanted to work on getting my full planche down. And mind you guys, I'm about to list a lot of different things that I want to do. A lot of those things I'm not trying to do immediately. With any type of goals in life, you want to try to focus on a few things. So I kind of built my program, which I'm about to explain to you in a minute, focused around these few things. So I expect the results to take a long time, especially for the body weight things, the body weight exercises, because those exercises require a lot of dedication. They require a lot of sorry, dedication is the wrong word. I'm not saying like weightlifting, like squats don't require dedication, but it takes a long time to actually do the movement. Where, for example, like doing a squat, you can learn a squat relatively quickly and improve your form over time. But getting to that higher weight that you want to get to could take a really long time. Where like something like a full planche could take you a year or 2 years to get down, right? So yeah, so a full planche, a 10 to 15 second handstand, a handstand that I can do relatively, several seconds. I want to make sure it looks good. Same thing, I want to be able to do a 10 to 15 second front lever and also a pistol squat, which kind of leads me to my next point. I'm able to do a pistol squat with I think with my right leg, but I wasn't able to do it with my left leg. I think now I should probably test it again. One of my goals was also to work on my muscle imbalances and fixing those, which I'll talk to you in a minute about my workout plan. So trying to work on my muscle imbalances. That's why I added pistol squats, because I saw this issue. I was like, wow, I can do it with my right leg, but I can't do it with my left leg. So I thought it was important to work on. All right, so my workout schedule. So my workout, like the concept behind my workouts for the last 2 months or so. So I'm working on a 9-week program. I think I started late February, maybe. Like early February. So it should be done like by the end of March, basically, right? So the plan I'm on right now is I do in 3 week intervals. So it's like 2 weeks of bulking, then a week of cutting, 3 weeks of 2 weeks of bulking, a week of cutting, and those are the 3 weeks, and you keep doing it in blocks. When I saw this concept from Brandon Carter, he was talking about micro cutting and micro bulking, where I was like, I think I have a similar body type to him, where I can cut really easily, but I don't put on mass as fast. So I was like, okay, let me do 2 weeks of mass, a week of cutting where I won't put on too much weight, but allow me to get stronger and allow me to kind of, and then that way, what I'll do is after this 9-week cut, I'm gonna probably go on another 8-week cut after that. And I'm hoping what will happen is I'll build enough strength that I'll be able to really I'll see a lot of progress on my body weight exercises, where right now I'm seeing a little bit of progress, but probably not as much because I'm actually gaining weight. But I think as I go backwards in weight, I'll see more progress on the body weight, and I should be able to relatively keep the progress from like the compound movements, like the squats and the deadlift. So it's a strength based program workout, where a lot of the strength part comes from so I'm doing for example, on Monday's my anterior leg day. So quads, a lot of core, maybe do some chest, but I usually live my chest day. So really a lot of quads. Also I get some posture in there with my glutes and my hamstrings when I get deep into a squat, but it's really meant just for squats. And then squats, and then I may do like a lot of single leg movements, working my quads. So maybe like split squats, doing one-legged squats on top of a bench, those type of movements. So those are really helping me focus on, whether they're focusing on single leg movements, and they're really tough, but they're great. they're helping me out with my pistol squat, as well as the bench helping me increase my bench. As well as my squats helping me increase my squat 1 rep max. So I've been using these 22 rep schemes article on, I think it's on bodybuilding.com. No, it's on T Nation. I'll actually have the link in the description here as well. I think it's Christian. I'm not gonna attempt his last name. I'm gonna butcher it, but I'll have his link in the description. Like, he has a 5x5, 3x3, 5x2, clusters. Just different things I can switch up. Some of it's great for some of the exercise. Some of the workouts are great for muscle hypertrophy. Some of them are great for just destroying your your CNS. So depending on what you're trying to do, I usually stick with the things that are to the lower rep schemes, and then maybe every 3 to 4 weeks. Like last week, I did a higher intensity type of workout, or I actually lowered the amount of I increased the reps below the amount of rest time, and it was great. I got a lot of hypertrophy, a lot of lactic acid buildup. It was nice to kind of come back down in weight and kind of work on my intensity. And this week I went to a 3x3. So that's my squat day is on Tuesday. I don't work out on Monday. Wednesday is more deadlift programming. So it's more or less like I'm doing the same type of rep schemes, but with deadlifts, and then I'll work on my back. So more posterior chain. So I may do work on exercise that help me with front levers. So I may be doing dragonflies, doing one-legged front levers, things of that nature. And then on Thursday, that's where I get to my chest workouts. So obviously bench press, and then for my chest I may be doing like push downs, or doing like something where I'm doing like one-legged one arm push-ups. Again, just trying to work on muscle imbalances, so things of that nature. And then on Friday I do my back workout. So for Friday I may be doing you may see me doing like heavy weighted pull-ups, or I may be doing like pendlay rows, or like just bent over rows. And then I'll finish up the workout with doing things like maybe I'll do like max reps of pull-ups, maybe I'll do muscle ups, do some lower back exercises, just really focus on the posterior chain again, even though I did with the deadlifts. I feel like it's a very important muscle groups, and they really help with overall body development. So then on Saturday, I'll work on my triceps. So you may see me doing weighted dips. Maybe I'll do close grip bench as my compound movement, but more or less focused on the triceps. And it helps me with the chest again, so I'm kind of hitting those muscle groups twice. And then you may see me doing things like close grip tricep push-ups. I may be doing things like since I'm working on planche as well, you may see me doing like pseudo planche push-ups. You maybe see me doing assisted planche leans, or assisted planche leans, or things like that, to kind of again work on my bent arm strength, which is also working on my shoulders, since that's really the main muscle group, really having that strength in your forearm, as well as having that strength in your front of your deltoids, to be able to hold your body up as you kind of contort yourself forward. Which leads me to my Sundays, shoulders. Again, I'm trying to improve my planche and my handstand. So that's why I have so much planche and handstand work on chest days, and on triceps, and on shoulders, because doing a lot of those like pushing movements when your hands at your midline isn't working your chest and your triceps as much, but I lump it in with those days to get more volume in. So you'll see me doing like a heavy like shoulder press, and then it's more planche work. So more pseudo planche push-ups, more planche leans, more assisted planches, just continually trying to work on my shoulders, handstand push-ups, pike push-ups. I mean, wherever you can think of that's shoulder and tricep, like up in this area related, I'm doing it. That's body weight related. So yeah, that's the workouts. So, and then we come to the nutrition part. So again, I'm trying to put on muscle, like nice lean muscle, nothing crazy. Since it's 9 weeks, which is, like I said, it's over a course of about 2.5 months or so. So I figured, I wanted to gain maybe 1 pound or 2 a month. So like at max, like 5 pounds. I think right now I've gained about 3 pounds. I'll share with you guys like a picture of my of my LifeSum app, seeing kind of the progress I'm having. So usually I think I don't weigh myself after the first 2 weeks where I've done the heavy lifting, where I've done the bulking. I'll wait till after the third week. I'll weigh myself and then I'll reassess my macros from there. But I've had great progress to this point. I should probably look every 2 weeks to see where I'm actually lifting, where I'm actually weighing at that point, because I'm probably weighing more, and then that week I'm maybe losing a pound, because I'm eating less carbs, so I'm retaining less water, and I'm sure I'm burning some fat, but it's only a week. I doubt I'm losing that much weight, but I think there's a lot of water fluctuation too. But so my bulking weeks, I'm eating around 2,800 calories. Again, I'm not gaining a lot of weight, so my macros aren't adjusting that crazy. But I do adjust them. It's good to try to keep. It's good to keep track of your progress. So it's about 2,800 calories. Sometimes I go over. I'm not too concerned with it. My workouts are pretty intense. Also, like I take like I live in the Virginia Beach area, and I take the train to work, so I get extra steps from walking into work. Me and my coworkers, we walk up our building. It's we work out one time a day, 1 to 2 times a day. So it's 6 floors down, it's 10 floors up, and then 4 back down. One of my coworkers on her Fitbit, she says she burns 100 calories when we do that. So I'm doing that one or 2 times a day, 5 days a week. So you gotta add on. So I factor that in too. So I'm okay with going over, because I know I'm getting additional work in as well. That's not typical sports activity. So I'm getting that additional neat activity in as well with my walking from work and from and to work. So that's also helping. So I do that. So my nutrition said 2,800 calories. On my cutting week, I drop it down. I usually do about my body weight times 13, so somewhere around 2,100 calories. Sometimes I try to go lower to 2,000. Like I try to really get deep into like a deficit. I don't want to go too low, but try to be between 2,000, no more than 2,200. Sometimes I'll get a little bit overzealous on Sunday and overeat. So then what I'll do is when I roll back into my bulking week, I'll adjust the difference in the calories I had on Sunday across Monday and Tuesday, and then I'll start back on my bulking. That's really it, guys, about as far as my program is going. I'll show you some results. I'll share with you a picture of what I look before, after my cut, and then I'll show you what I look at the end of this. I checked my weight the other day. I was at 167. My body fat was 13%, so I haven't seen like a great fluctuation as far as my body fat. I think I am putting on actual muscle, so it's been good. I'll actually do a video on what I've been eating. I mean, I've been eating pretty standard foods, but I think it'd be good to show you guys what I've been eating. That way you can really get a full perspective of what I'm doing, rather than me just giving you the calories. I'm not just eating junk. I mean, I am going out and whatnot, and I am occasionally drinking, but really giving you some food ideas would be really helpful with that as well. So that's all for today, guys. But like I said, I'll be in touch, and I'll do another video on my nutrition, as well as I got a video coming out on cardio, and kind of giving my opinion on how cardio should be handled and how much you should do. Should you be doing it? So I'll talk to you guys later. Peace and